if you're looking for a warm, cozy fall dish, I have just the dish for you. It's braised chicken with Brussels sprouts. Do you think that you don't like Brussels sprouts, but you're willing to give it a try? This is the recipe for you. It's really yummy, and I think it'll get you to love Brussels sprouts. And if you're already a Brussels sprout lover, well, I don't need it to convince you at all. I'm seasoning some chicken, a whole chicken cut up into 10 pieces with salt and pepper, which I forgot. And then you need to brown it. I have a large skillet heating over medium-high heat. To that, add about a tablespoon of olive oil. You can use a neutral flavored oil too if you'd like. And you're gonna brown your chicken on both sides. Skin side first into the pan. You may need to work in batches if your pan's not big enough. Almost every single piece is fitting in there, but not all of it. It's so annoying. I feel like I can do it. Leave that to sit for about 6 minutes, turn it over, and do the other side. Totally getting brown. Over here, I have a pound of Brussels sprouts that I'm going to trim and halve. Some of them are already trimmed and halved. I was getting ready before you stopped by. So trim the bottom off and then cut them in half. If there are any loose leaves on the outside that are discolored, or sometimes the outside of the leaves are brown or maybe a little bit slimy and you want to get rid of that, if too many of the Brussels sprouts are slimy, I recommend not buying them at all because, you know, that's gross. They're clearly very old. Before I move on to my shallots, I'm going to turn my chicken over. It's had about 6 minutes on the first side. Nice and golden despite the crowded pan. I offset the crowding by turning the heat up to high instead of medium-high and just leaving it a little bit longer before I turned it. And then you need 2 shallots thinly sliced. I don't know what it is, but shallots make my eyes hurt more than onions. Somebody please tell me, because I thought shallots were supposed to be milder. Now that the chicken is brown, take it out and set it aside. It's not completely cooked yet. Have your oven preheating to 375 because the chicken's going to finish cooking in the oven. There seems to be enough fat in the pan in order to saute my shallots, so I'm just going to add my shallots to the pan and the Brussels sprouts, and you just saute them for a couple minutes just to start the cooking process moving along. Just until the shallots start turning a little bit translucent. I'm not really trying to fully cook anything yet. That's all going to happen in the oven. Then add a 1/4 cup of cider vinegar. This is going to deglaze your pan and get all those brown bits up from the bottom of the pan. I'm going to switch to a wooden spoon. Scrape up the brown bits from the bottom of your pan and then add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Mustard adds fantastic flavor as well as thickening power in your sauce. Give that a little bit of a stir and then add a 1/2 cup of chicken stock. Bring it to a simmer. I'm going to season it a little bit, huh? I'm going to season a little. And then put the chicken back into the pan, nestling them into the Brussels sprouts, skin side up. There's not a ton of liquid in here, but just enough to keep the chicken flavorful and moist while it's cooking. I could eat this already. Of course, the chicken is raw and the Brussels sprouts are raw, so it wouldn't be that delicious. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I mean, I do know what I'm talking about. You should listen to me. Don't forget to return any juices that have come out of the chicken into the pan. Then put it into your 375-degree oven until the chicken's cooked through, 20 or 25 minutes. Look at that, it's done. To finish it off, just a tiny bit of cream, 2 tablespoons to the juices in the pan. You can sort of drizzle it over the top. Stir the cream just into the juices in the bottom of the pan, and you have a fantastic fall 1-pot meal. There's plenty of delicious juices in there, and you have a delicious, hearty 1-pot meal in far less than an hour, and perfect for fall. If it must be fall, you must eat Brussels sprouts. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.